cone-shaped pier, resembling the bow of an icebreaker turned upside down.
There we go.
Here, the ice sheet rides up the cone, and the ice actually bends, then breaks apart. The full force of the impact dissipates, and the pressure against the pier is cut in half. As a result, Confederation Bridge engineers designed all 44 piers with a conical wedge shape at the surface. They function, in effect, like 44 anchored icebreakers. On the Bering Strait Bridge, the piers would also be conical. Of course, there would be more than 5 times as many. So the shaking problem seemed to be solved. But there was another far greater problem. Early designs called for the piers to sit in the water, unattached to the bottom. What would keep the ice from pushing the piers out of place? The Hibernia offshore oil platform stands in ocean waters off Canada's Newfoundland. The platform itself sits on top of one giant concrete and steel column that reaches down 300 feet to the ocean floor. A bird's eye view of the column shows its unique design. A 16-pointed star. The points break up enormous waves that slam into the foundation, spreading their force over the entire structure. They work the same way in winter with massive slabs of ice. But what keeps the rake from just falling over when it's struck by hundreds of thousands of tons of ice? The answer is mostly the platform's weight, 1.3 million tons. Engineers are confident it would survive the impact of a 6 million ton iceberg, roughly the equivalent of a head-on collision with the Great Pyramid of Giza. Confederation Bridge engineers believe they could make their piers just as invincible.
The Hibernia offshore platform gave us confidence that a gravity structure that is not tied down to the bottom of the ocean is a feasible design concept for our foundations. We were building 44 offshore platforms in a manner of speaking.
But T.Y. Lin's Bering Strait Bridge would have 220 piers, battered by ice forces twice as strong as those found at the Confederation Bridge. And the piers would need to support a heavy 55-mile-long road deck. To do their job, the piers would need to weigh 50,000 tons each, 5 times the weight of the Confederation Bridge piers. Could such massive structures even be built? The answer to that question lies half a world away. The Gulf of Corinth separates the mainland of Greece from the Peloponnesian Peninsula. In 1999, construction began on a bridge that will cross the Gulf. The Rion and Tyrion Bridge will extend an impressive 2 miles from end to end. And it will be held up by the largest piers ever built, each weighing 100,000 tons and nearly as tall as the 968-foot Eiffel Tower.